Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, where everything you're about to hear and see has been done in one take. I am your host, the One Take Man. I am today on more or less .io, a game where you're given two things and you have to say which one is bigger, if one thing is bigger or smaller than the other one. I found this out through Drew Dernil, who I have to confess I am somewhat of a fan of, even though I'm not subscribed to any of his channels. I still watch all of his videos. And I thought, yeah, I could do some of that myself. And that is why I am on this website today. And I thought I'd play a little game. And the game that, you know, jumped out to me that seems to be the most popular is Country Size. Because people really like to flex how knowledgeable they are when it comes to you know various geography facts, or or this is the thing they or this is the thing most people gravitate towards because they are less familiar with some of the other stuff that gets mentioned on more or less.io, which is like how much money people get, how many subscribers YouTubers have, and you know other stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, that little disclaimer out of the way, it's time I start the game. And we have Thailand on the one hand and the USA on the one hand. Which one is bigger in total area? Well, the United States is, depending on how you count it, it's either the third or the fourth biggest country, so it's definitely bigger than Thailand. Bigger by a factor of, whoa, okay, I thought it was 9.9, not 9.3, but still amazing. Is small, yeah, Nicaragua is smaller than the United States. Okay, these are easy so far. Paraguay. Okay. This one is where it gets tricky, especially because map projections kind of throw you off. So while you have an idea of the size of a place, it could very much be wrong. I'm gonna assume Paraguay is bigger because Paraguay is usually in the parts that get squeezed together. So let's see if I'm right. I am. Good. Latvia is smaller. Like I know that. Latvia is smaller than Romania, and Romania is smaller than Paraguay. So by the transitive property, Latvia should be smaller than Paraguay. It is. Wow, it's really small actually. Anyway, Cambodia. Is it bigger or smaller? I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess bigger. Mainly just because Latvia is, I assume, is very small, and I assume Cambodia is maybe not average size, but median size. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right. Good. Oman. Is it bigger or smaller? Uh, I'm going to assume. I want to assume smaller, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I'm gonna say bigger just because. And oh, I was right. Good. Azerbaijan. Fuck. This is hard. Okay, this has now gotten hard. Like it got hard like five items in. I'm gonna say Azerbaijan is smaller. Okay, it is Somalia. Well, let's say I assume this game doesn't recognize Somaliland, so Somalia is bigger, a lot bigger actually. Namibia, Namibia is definitely bigger than Somalia. Okay, not gonna lie, I was kind of worried there for a second. Yemen is it bigger or is it smaller? I'm gonna assume smaller. Okay, not by much, but still. Bhutan, definitely smaller. Okay, wow, it's petite. Moldova, oh, this is gonna be close. I I have no way of knowing for sure. So this is pure guess. I'm kind of comparing Moldova to Latvia because I still kind of have in mind how big Latvia was. I think I think smaller. Ugh. Okay, I was right. Eritrea. I don't even know where Eritrea is on the fucking map. But I'm going to assume again it's part of the map that typically gets squeezed. So I'm going to assume it is bigger than Moldova. Okay, it is, and by quite a and by quite a margin actually. Zimbabwe is bigger. Okay, I got it. Mali is. This is hard. I don't actually know. So yeah, random guess, yes or no. I I want to say bigger, but I'm pretty sure the answer is actually smaller. So I'm going with smaller. And I instantly regret this. Oh well, 14. And I got a silver medal? Okay. What does a gold medal look like? Hmm. That's beside the point right now. Let's try again. Croatia and Greece. Oh, Greece is definitely bigger than Croatia. Okay, Greece and Senegal. Uh, okay, it's getting hard already. But I'm gonna say Senegal is bigger. Okay. Senegal or Mozambique? Mozambique is bigger by quite a margin. Turkmenistan is. I'm going to guess smaller actually. Okay. Slovakia. Oh, Slovakia is definitely smaller than Turkmenistan. Okay, North Korea. Ooh. This will actually be close. I'm going to guess bigger, slightly bigger. Oh, actually more than slightly bigger. Okay, Niger. Um, perhaps slightly bigger. Ooh, nope, 10 times bigger. This is amazing. New Zealand. I think New Zealand is comparable in size to Great Britain or smaller, and Great Britain is at about 280 270,000 square kilometers, which is much smaller than Niger. So New Zealand is definitely smaller than Niger. Okay, wow, my logic paid off. Italy. Hmm. Pretty sure Italy is bigger. Again, my reference point is the is Great Britain, and I guess and I know Great Britain is at least somewhat is either as big or somewhat bigger than New Zealand, and I think Italy is bigger than New Zealand. So I'm going with okay, that was actually close. Chad. Chad is definitely bigger. Tajikistan definitely smaller than Chad by by a factor of 9. Look at that. Congo. Okay, so we're not talking DR Congo, we're talking Little Congo. And how big is Little Congo compared to 143,000 square kilometer Tajikistan? Um, I'm gonna say Tajikistan is. I say Congo is uh, bigger than Tajikistan. Yes. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is definitely bigger than Congo by a factor of 6.5, I think, maybe 7. Spain. Spain is smaller than Saudi Arabia. Okay, by a factor of about 5. Venezuela compared to Spain. I think bigger. Marginally bigger. Oh, more than marginally. And I surpassed my high score. Good. Cameroon. So how is Cameroon compared to Venezuela's 916,000 square kilometers? I actually forgot where Cameroon is. it's it's on Africa's west coast, but I'm not exactly sure where on the west coast. I'm gonna say smaller. Okay, I got that right. Japan. Japan again. My reference point for Japan is Great Britain, and I know about how big Great Britain is, and it's smaller than Cameroon. So I'm gonna say Japan is smaller than Cameroon. Whoa, Japan is actually much bigger than my reference. Like even though I'm right, it's still kind of striking. Nepal is maybe I counted all the islands, not just the main four. Uh, but even just counting the main four, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. Like the main four make up 95% of the mass. 95%. 95% of this is it is sizable. I'll say this, but the remaining 5% wouldn't make that much of a difference. Nepal is definitely smaller than Japan. Okay. Vietnam, bigger. It's bigger than Nepal. Okay. Guinea-Bissau. Where is Guinea-Bissau? It's one of the African Guineas. I'm gonna say it's... I want to say it's bigger, but I think the answer is actually smaller. By a factor of 9. Wow. Okay, the Netherlands... I'm gonna say the Netherlands are slightly bigger. And, okay, I'm right. And really just slightly bigger. Azerbaijan. We just had Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan was bigger than Moldova, and Moldova was a bit smaller than the Netherlands. But I think Azerbaijan is bigger than the Netherlands. Okay, I'm right. Good. Iceland. Iceland is... I kind of know how, what kind of population it has, but I'm not sure of its surface area. I think it's bigger. Okay, I was right. Turkey compared to Iceland. I think Turkey is comparable or larger than Germany. Because I know that's how they are population-wise, and I'm pretty sure area-wise the deal is kind of similar. So I'm gonna say Turkey is bigger than Iceland. Whoa, it is big. Cambodia compared to Turkey. Pretty sure Cambodia is smaller. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 5 times smaller. Bhutan compared to Cambodia. Bhutan is smaller. Okay, Mexico. Mexico is, I think, deceptively huge. Like, wow, 1.9 million square kilometers. Malawi is definitely smaller than that. Okay, African countries are really freaking deceptive. They're either, they're either these puny little things that exist just because, or these huge little fucking stretches of land that people take just because. Well, who else is gonna take them? Anyway, Malawi compared to Pakistan. I'm going to say Pakistan is bigger. Okay, and it's not even close. Why did I think it was close? Now Pakistan compared to Peru. All I know about Peru is that it has kind of a problem with too many extreme right-wingers taking power. Even minorities who are a bit too crazy right-wing. So, yeah, I guess they all decide to oppress the indigenous people, and yeah, that's kind of how that works. Overall, I'm gonna have to say Peru is. I think smaller. I want to say bigger, but I'll say smaller. Hey, was wrong. I was wrong, but I doubled my high score, which, yeah, is impressive enough. Okay, let's see time. Oh, I have time for one more. Okay. Try again. Well, luckily there aren't any ads on this thing. Like, could you imagine clicking through an ad every time you lose? That'd be frustrating. Panama compared to Turkey. Turkey is bigger by a factor of like 10. Yep. Turkey and Gabon. Gabon is, I think, bigger. I want to say smaller, but I think it's bigger. I was wrong. Yeah, I know I can do this better, and I'm doing it better now. Kazakhstan is definitely bigger than Rwanda. Wow, 2.7 million bigger. Belgium is, I think, 100 times smaller, so... Well, I wasn't that far off. 90 times. Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau is definitely bigger. Okay, not by much, but bigger. Afghanistan is definitely bigger. Okay, Syria is smaller than Afghanistan. Greece is slightly smaller than Syria. Yep. Nigeria is bigger than Greece. By a factor of like 7, it seems. Okay, Slovakia definitely smaller than Nigeria by a factor of 18. Bangladesh compared to Slovakia. Okay. Okay, now the game got me. Now I really have to think about this. I'm gonna say I want to say small. I want to say smaller, but I think it's bigger. Like I've been fooled by stuff like this in the past. So, wow, 3 times bigger. Can you imagine that? Albania smaller than Bangladesh. Djibouti, uh, bigger than Albania. Ah, shit. Okay, one more. Like I don't want to beat my high score again, but I want to get at least 15. China compared to Czechia. Czechia is definitely smaller. Papua New Guinea, bigger by quite a bit actually. Angola. For this one I have to dig deep. I'm gonna say Angola is bigger. Wow. Okay, that's huge. Malawi is smaller than Angola. Yep, by a factor of 10. Zimbabwe is bigger than Malawi. Okay. Myanmar compared to Zimbabwe. Let's see. My point of reference here is Bangladesh. I kind of know how big Bangladesh is compared to Myanmar, and I have some idea of the size of Bangladesh. So now I gotta, you know, build up that report and compare it to Zimbabwe. I'm gonna say Myanmar is bigger. Okay, I'm right. Croatia is definitely smaller than Myanmar. Iceland is definitely bigger than Croatia. Okay, I was a little concerned there. Portugal. I'm gonna say Portugal is marginally smaller. Okay. Guatemala is. You have your freaking motto on top of swords. Not gonna lie, that's badass. Maybe not perfectly suited for a flag, but yeah, badass. Whether or not Guatemala is about the same size. Well, how is Guatemala size-wise compared to Portugal? I'm going to say it's. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say it's bigger. Okay, I was right. France is definitely bigger than Guatemala by a factor of 5. Look at that. Sri Lanka, smaller than France. Uzbekistan is pretty small too, but I'm pretty sure it's bigger than Sri Lanka. Oh, it's not actually small at all. It's kind of medium sized. Republic of North Macedonia, yeah, definitely smaller than Uzbekistan by a factor of almost 20. Look at that. Nepal, oh, okay, this is tricky. I think Nepal is bigger. It's almost 6 times bigger. How am I? Latvia is definitely smaller. The map's the sea view. Like even if you know what the world looks like, or you know what borders are like, you still don't actually know how big countries are. And also time zones can fuck you up pretty good. Let's see, Belarus. Bigger by a factor of about 3. Sudan. Are we talking big Sudan or modern Sudan? I'm gonna say I assume modern Sudan, and given this this game uses North Macedonia as a name, so I'm gonna assume it's modern Sudan. And even though it was cut between modern Sudan and South Sudan, I'm gonna say Sudan is still bigger than Belarus by a factor of 9. Wow. Western Sahara, smaller. And it's not even close. Why did I think it was close? Djibouti. I already had this. I'm gonna say smaller. Yeah. Okay, Eritrea. Fuck, these are both pipsqueaks. I have no way of knowing. So yeah, random guess, bigger. Okay. Ireland and Eritrea. I'm gonna say Ireland is smaller. Okay, I was right. Guinea, the original Guinea. So no further, no further qualifiers. Not Guinea-Bissau, not Equatorial Guinea, not French Guyana, just Guinea. I'm gonna say Guinea is bigger. Okay, I'm right. Congo, regular old Congo. Shit. Still, I got 23. That's good enough. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and leave a like. Maybe also share it wherever you think other people will like it as well. If you have anything you'd like to add to my performance, maybe if it's just to insult me on how badly I did, the comment section awaits your input. And if you want to see when my next video gets released, well then please subscribe. Ideally also ring the bell so you get notified whenever my next video drops. I also have a main channel where I talk about more bookish literature topics. The link to that will be in the description down below, right past all of my social media, which I also suggest you check out, should you feel so inclined. Until next time, I have been the One Take Man.